Hello folks, welcome to Galaxy Heroes and GAC in 11 minutes 23 seconds. We're going to do the roster review up front. There's been actually a surprising amount of progress that I've made. As you can see, this looks a little different. The reason Talia is here is I am going to be running her up to Relic 7, not because there's any need for her to be higher relic, but because I'm for platoons on the new territory battle. That's why she's going to be doing that. Also, with a lot of these 6A mods, these were mods that had been on other people that were just lying around, so that's why she got them. I wouldn't normally give her mods anywhere near that good. Darth Malgus is still waiting his turn. Dark Trooper is still waiting his turn. Admiral Raddus, as you can see, we are working on him for profundity. Gear 10, I just need one more of these. I've gotten 2, I just need the 3rd, and 57 shards. 9th Sister, we're slow farming, so that's where she is. We'll be working towards Grand Inquisitor, but we'll be doing profundity first. Bouncing to ships real quick, same thing. Nothing major there. So let's take a look at Jabba. I don't have his ultimate yet, but we're getting there. Halfway there. So we are basically, we're farming shards for Raddus and 9th Sister. He's dark side, she's light side farm. And then everything else goes into the data pads. It's the easiest way to pull this up. As you can see, Bossk is level 7, Relic 7, as is Scando. On lock-in for GAC, so for this week, Scando will be 7, Bossk will be 6. I didn't get her up to 7 until this morning. Both of them geared them up also for the territory battle, and because they just do a obscene amount of damage. They're monsters. Some other characters that we have worked on. I think this will be the easiest way to do. No, that's not going to be the easiest way to do it. Because there's 2 that I want to show. Where is he? There he is. Kiadamundi. The last territory battle, the last light side geo, I got enough to finish him to 7 stars, and I ran his gear up. Yeah, he's only Relic 1, and I do need to get that higher, but I have other priorities right now. And as long as Qui-Gon Jinn is gear 12, there's no sense in pushing too hard on him because the team that he's on can't use Datacrons anyway, so who cares? Because he's on a team with Qui-Gon Jinn and Ayla, and they can't run Datacrons. But with any luck, he'll actually hit reasonably hard. I believe he does physical. Yeah. So 5,000, but he's getting, 30 times his speed of 264. So, yeah, he should hit pretty hard. He's not nearly as fast as I would like him to be. I mean, it's only plus 110. But, priorities. I've only got so many materials. The other one we want to show off, I think I had him last week, but I wasn't done with him. Savage. Likewise, he is only Relic 2. I would like him to be higher, but he's not going any higher anytime soon because I just have much more important things to work on. But I did... These are all health primaries, these 4. And that's obviously defense. So I was able to get them all up to 6 dots. Which means 77,000 health. That speed is actually higher than it needs to be because he'll be just gaining turn meter. The tenacity doesn't matter because he'll be giving himself tenacity down. The damage, whatever. Armor is almost 50%, but he will be getting plus 50% defense, so 75% defense. 50% max health, so 77. Let's drop that to 76, 35, 38. So over 100,000 health. Yeah, so he should be kind of a pain to deal with. And he should have these mods. I think I got those done before lock-in. So, we have been busy. We've been making progress. Let's see, what was the other one? Oh, HUD Cartel. Yeah, Relic 7 Bossk. Her mods aren't great. I'm not, 74,000 health, not bad. Only 106 speed. That's terrible. I want her faster. But I do like that potency. And she is special damage. 13,000 special damage. She hits awfully hard. I would like, again, like I said, I would like to have her faster, but there's only so much I can do, and it's not a speed set. Could probably slice these, but honestly, I want her to just have more offense than speed, because she's assisting a lot. Yeah, it's not worth it. We're just going to call that good enough. And, worst case, Scando can always give her a turn. Although, for the most part, he'll be passing the free turn to Jabba. And you are physical. His speed's 111. Again, I'd like him faster, but there's only so much I can do. Pretty balanced health and protection, and 11,000 on the damage. So she is doing more. 13,000. Yeah, special hits hard. And resistance is less common than defense. Or armor, rather. So I have done the thing twice now, the mods special mission that requires Jabba. I've done that twice now. It's gone very smoothly both times. I went in to... what was going on today? Yeah, Rebel Roundup. Had absolutely no problem doing Challenge Tier 3 with this team. Granted, I was doing it with a Relic 6 Bossk and a Relic 7 Scando and a Relic 7 Kazakhstan and Jabba. I mean, I was overpowered. But yeah, absolutely no trouble. It wasn't even close. And that was absolutely nothing major. We got nothing much going on, coming up. I mean, more Executor blueprints would be nice. I do need those. But it's going to be a while before we finish Executor. Yeah. So we're getting 10. So I need to do 10 of those. So unless I'm spending crystals, I'm looking at, over a year? But no big rush. 6 stars generally okay, and profundity kind of makes it less important. As you can see, I got some scythe. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We did unlock Ben. There he is. I gave him this piece just to make the green go away. Nice sweat stain there, Ben. Or is that just a discoloration? I don't know. So we've got Ben. I looked at his kit because I was thinking of maybe running him up and replacing Visas with him. But he's an attacker, and for the most part, that team doesn't need more offense. Starkiller provides plenty of offense. And Force Dyad does absolutely nothing without Rey. So that's completely useless. Redeemed doesn't do much. I mean, light side and Rey, so that's not going to trigger. It looks like he'll still ignore taunt effects, but special damage and armor shred, that's not too bad, but that doesn't do anything. Obscured, special damage, remove turn meter. There's no Rey, so we won't be blinding anyone. That's Grand Arenas. And defense down, not generally a thing. Double damage against tank is nice. Speed down on healers is nice. Oh. I mean, the debuffs are okay, but it's just not worth it right now. I mean, I'll eventually gear him up. I mean, I think at Relic 7 he'll hit relatively hard, but I mean, I've got a lot of stuff that's far more important. Like, for instance, Dark Trooper. I'd much rather gear him up than Ben. I think Ben's just not worth it right now for me. You know, I'd rather gear up all of these guys before Ben. I'll get more value out of all of these characters than I will for Ben. So he's just going to sit at gear 1 for right now. There's just no need for him. I don't need the extra offense in Starkiller, and I've already got a Relic 5 Visas, so why bother? I think that's everyone. I don't think anybody else has been done. There might have been a few mod tweaks on a couple characters. I mean, I tweaked Cam. I think I've tweaked Raddus's mods. Yeah, I think I tweaked his just to get him some more speed. Not nearly as fast as he needs to be, but yeah, there's not too much else going on, but it has been busy, and we're just going to keep working on Jabba. We will get him up there. We'll get his ultimate eventually. 8.6 million GP. Wow. And I remember breaking like 4. And alright, GA attack. I can't show off the Jabba mission in territory battles because I already did it this morning. But it's so far it hasn't been anything particularly special. It just takes a while because they've got so much health. So we're facing Ash 1123, 5-star Executor. We didn't check this last time, and it bit me in the ass. No pro fun. 5-star Raddus, 6-star Finalizer. Wow, these fleets are not very good. 4 GLs. All the early GLs, or some of the early GLs. So, and they're all Relic 7. So, nothing too scary there, really. I mean, if he puts Kenobi on defense, I'll just use Vader. Let's see. He doesn't have Lord Vader. Let's take a look at this. Relic 6 Cat. Oh, he does have Starkiller. How about that? Gear 12 Asajj. All these guys are garbage. No Ben, but he couldn't use Ben any more than I could. We did not check Datacrons, but he's using that. Alright. Let's see what's on defense. Looks like we got Kylo, Bossk. Oh, look at that. Malgus on defense, of course. Okay, so not a very good team there. Standard. No Cara Dune. Well, at least he's only Relic 5. Probably use C to take out Malgus, Wampa to take out this. I don't know on that. Probably use Bad Batch. That seems pretty safe. Zarriss isn't going to impact Bad Batch in the slightest. Although the debuff the cleansing will be annoying, but it shouldn't be too bad. Bossk without Zam. Standard Kylo team. Okay, bonus on defeat. And stacking crit damage. Oof. Okay. I am going to want to be careful with that. That's a little spicy. That is nothing. That is... Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, for this... I have been doing this lately when I've been facing less than impressive bugs. Mainly because I want to save Vader and Treya for more important fights. So I have been running Jawas. And these are all gear 11, so this should be more than sufficient. It is not the cleanest win. I will be the first to admit that. I'm going to lose units, I'm going to drop characters. And if my luck is really bad, they'll drop Scavenger way too early. Bzzzt. And then he taunts. And we're stuck behind his taunt. Alright, that's 6. 11. Heal and defense up. 19. Alright, yeah, we got him. As long as someone survives. Oh, somebody already popped. They should be popping soon. 30. Yeah. The problem is she is just gaining tons of turn meter. So I really don't want, because he counterattacks. I'm not a big fan of that. Pop. 12,000, not bad. Ooh, dodge, good. I think someone else popped. Pop, pop. Pop. So, 59 banners. 4 full health, 1 full protection. Yeah, so we dropped some banners, but, I mean, that is an amazingly cheap counter, so I'm good with that. Alright, let's... Now, he might still have Kenobi in the back, so I can't use Lord Vader. So we're going to have to go this way. We do need to be careful of that Datacron. That has screwed me up before. Let's see. Shakti is on defense. The problem is his resurrection is of questionable utility because Kylo's going to get most of the kills and he can't res him, so I think I'm going to go with Basti. Although she may be a mistake. Oh, well, they're both only Relic 3. Vader getting accuracy up. I think I really need that. Accuracy and crit avoidance. Penetration and deflection. Special accuracy, that'll help you and you. Physical crit avoidance. Yeah, I'll go for it. This Datacron isn't going to be much help, though. Alright, here we go. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't see Kylo on defense much anymore. The last time I did, I had a horrible time defeating him. Because I just don't see him on defense that much anymore. This is kind of old school. Actually, let's do that to get... Oh, that's right. That was dumb. Yep. Alright. So we want to put that on you. You are our damage dealer. And then we go over here. Oh, almost. Bop. Wow, he is... Okay, you're gone. He's just getting wrecked. So we get the ability block. Top him up. Almost. Gone. Now we can get turn meter. Now this is pumping him up, but I think we'll be okay. He's got a ways to go before he ults. Increase cooldowns. We can't mark him, but we can make everyone attack him. Well, we're almost there. This should do it. Yep. There we go. Nice clean win. 62. Well, not super clean, but for SLKR, it's pretty clean. I am not sure how I want to take out Raddus. Because it's all of those exposes. That's the concern. No, it's not that. It's his leadership. Empire ally. Yeah, if Rogue One is critically hit, gain expose, which can't be resisted. I don't know if I want to run Nest against that. That seems a little risky. How do I want to do this? I would think Malak could do it. The concern is just killing fast enough. Because I don't really want to use SLKR on it, because that seems like horrible overkill. I'm not sure. Let's get a look at this. How fast are you? There's no Zam. Oh, and you're not modded for speed anyway. You're slow as molasses. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's overkill, but it's a guaranteed clean kill. And I'm just really not sure how I want to take out Raddus. Oh, I never turned the volume on from back on from last week. Oops. Alright, I'll pop that on after this fight. Alright, clean 65. I mean, it's no Zam. You know, what are you gonna do? Man. Because Raddus himself is not that scary. But probably intelligently, he's been working on the other people. I mean, he probably... Yeah, he hasn't even gotten you up to 6 or 7. So, Relic 5 Jinn is not too bad. Oh, she's got the Zeta. Oh, I thought... Oh, okay. You must have the leadership Zeta, alright. Because I thought there was one that adds crit hit immunity, which kind of neuters Raddus. So, Vader could probably run the tables on him. Just load everyone up and then drop them all. Might do Vader. Might try Vader. Because if he gets a bunch of... yeah. Because if Vader gets a whole bunch of exposes, it doesn't matter if they never get a turn. How fast are you? So you're usually the fastest one. Oh, wow. Never mind. Yeah, I think Vader could solo this. Just in case. Give him a tank. I'd rather give him Shore Trooper, but Shore Trooper doesn't have enough relics. We'll do that just in case. That'll give him 8 more speed, and also, if something starts going sideways, they can just start hitting him. Yeah, they've got potency up, not tenacity up. There's one guy gone. Yeah. There we go. 200,000. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I needed a red guard, but I wanted them there just in case, because if something screwed up and they started piling on Vader, I wanted to have someone to interrupt that. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, we've got Starkiller in the back. And ROLO and Iden. Okay, so Starkiller we will probably GL. Because we've got plenty of GLs free. Excuse me. First things first, Malgus. This is a good old standby. This works remarkably well. I don't think I even need a Datacron. I don't have anything good. What do you got here? Health recovery. Oh, that's my Wampa cron. Why does the... Wampa cron is supposed to be locked and favorited. I don't know why it doesn't remember that. Sure, why not? He's going to be inflicting tons of debuffs. Yeah, so there is a Sith Trooper, and Zarriss had a very unhappy time with a Sith Trooper before. But it is only a Gear 12 Sith Trooper, I think. Yeah. So we mark Malgus, and this is always the hard one. Do we mark Revan or do we mark Marauder? They both hit unbelievably hard. But I think I want to hit Revan because at times he can double tap, and we don't want that. No. There we go. Now we've got Deceived out in the field. Hey, Malgi. I'll deceive you too. Wow, he is holding in there. Oh, right, he's got whatever this is. Tread? I don't remember what it is. What is it? What is the name of that debuff? Yeah, Marauder just hits so bloody hard. That's Corrupted Battle Meditation. It's not that. It's, this is, We Have Returned. Right. It is... I do not remember what it's called. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, I dispelled it. Oh, you increased my cooldowns, you jerk. I don't remember what it's called. I'm positive it starts with a D, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what it's called. Despair? I think it's Despair. It prevents protection recovery and something else, I want to say. Zzz. I am all the Sith. No, Basti lost all her protection. Sad bear. Yep. Nice clean win. Yeah, it forced me to burn a Galactic Legend, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. Alright, so... this nonsense. Oh yeah, I've got Treya free that I can use. I haven't given her her Omicron yet. That is my goal. I want to give her the Omicron, I just don't have any to give her. I mean, you know, get in line. Darth Malgus has no Omicrons right now. Because I gave one to Savage Opress before I gave one to Darth Malgus. Priorities, flick priorities. Ooh, hey, stop that. That cost me a banner, you jerks. Yeah, this is safe. I'm not too worried about this. There's no Cara Dune, so I don't have to worry about getting stuck in a revive loop with Cara, which is always the scary part about fighting Mon Mothma folks, is getting stuck behind Cara, constantly reviving and being unable to do anything about it. Oh, good, you brought back Kyle instead of Wedge. Yeah, Biggs is toast. 91,000. Oh, yep. And Kyle exploded from dots. Simple, easy win. Okay. So we'll go ahead and use Bad Batch. Now, I know sometimes people would say, why would you put an Omega? She's only Gear 12. That means you can't use a Datacron. You probably don't need her for this team. The reason we put Omega in is because it gives Wrecker the extra stacks. So he starts with the taunt, and he starts with his AoE doing a stun. It's kind of like a leadership. It's more important to have her in there than anything. Once we start going, she's a lot less important. Let's get that. Oh, crap. That is unfortunate. We did not get the stun on Anakin. Oh, but he missed. Good deal. Let's toss it over to you. Pop. Pop. There we go. Nice, clean win. He's got the Omicron. Of course he does. So we've got First Order, Starkiller, ROLO. What was the other one? Iden. Alright, Starkiller. We are not using you. Because you get exploded. Every time I've taken you against Starkiller, you have failed miserably. Now, we are going to have the issue of she is going to be a royal pain in the neck. Now, how fast are you? Oh. 379. That is not very fast. 332. 372. Oh, just barely faster than my Thrawn. So we put TIE Fighter Pilot in. Why do we put TIE Fighter Pilot in? Not fast enough either. 375. He's like 2 slower. But it's an extra target, so if she goes to stun someone, maybe she'll stun him instead of Thrawn. Because we would like Thrawn to be around to be able to fracture either Starkiller or Mara. I'm not quite sure which I'd like. But we do get to open with... Oh, and there's no visas. Oh, right, immune to daze. Whoops. Oh, you jerk. Alright, well, that's okay. Not immune to dots. Well, let's just... not quite enough. Let's pass it to you. Mainly because I want to get all those debuffs off him. And I would... so I would... Oh, you've got damage immunity. Huge. Alright, fine. We'll just fracture you. So we can focus on someone else, like you. And that takes care of that. 21,000. Nice. Oh, bye-bye, Mara. Pass it over to you. Yep, you'll dodge, but now I'll fracture. And a heal. Not enough of a heal. But still, 65. That's as much as I'd get for a full team, so I'll take it. Iden. Honestly, yeah. Iden will go first. She'll try to stun Kylo and fail because he's a galactic legend. And then he does the AoE and he should just kill the entire group. Yeah. Yeah, so. Oh, not quite. The tank survived. But, yeah, I mean, they're so low gear that, yeah, his hit'll kill him. And Iden's revive doesn't matter. But, I mean, yeah, we've got 9, 9, 9. Yeah, they're like all gear 9. Okay. What do we want to use? So we've got quite a few options still. Yeah, I've got Luke. I've got Starkiller. I've got Sith Empire. I've got Fennec. I'm not going to use bugs. Resistance, penetration, and deflection. Resistance, penetration, and dodge. And crit chance stacking. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think ROLO's AoE is anything to be afraid of. This is overkill. I mean, Treya and Talon could probably do it. But I would like that little bit of extra backup just in case. And now we... Yeah, and now you're not raising anyone. And... Oh, well, okay, that works. Okay, he's got a debuff, so that'll smack everybody. Fine. Dodged! You jerk. Oh, nice. That should prevent him from giving her bonuses, but I'm not sure if it did or not. There we go. Dropped one banner. Okay. Not bad. That was kind of fun. I like Talon. I like using Talon. Leave me alone. Okay, swinging up here. So we want to do this as efficiently as possible. I mean, Starkiller could do it easily, but that's using a full squad, and I don't think I want to do that. No, I don't trust that. Yeah, I think that's enough. Do I want to add in Chupio? Yes. Yeah. I don't think I need Chupio, but having him in there as well gives me a little bit extra firepower. And firepower that I'm losing. I'm losing firepower because I don't have C3PO. So we're not getting the, we're not, we're not getting the, whatever the hell it is I'm trying to think of, exposes. So we're kind of stuck doing it the old-fashioned way. Plus side is Luke, or Han and Chewie have no protection, so they automatically have max. So we're going to be just a little bit short, I think. You are a thick boy. Yeah. Oh, we did. We got it topped. Everyone's topped off. There we go. Only +1, but I think if we hadn't brought Chupio, it would have been... We would have won, but it would have been a lot nastier. And lower banners overall, because we wouldn't have had such a clean win. We wouldn't have had everyone fully healed. Okay, so we are going to do... I am going to pause the video and I am going to reload Galaxy of Heroes because I don't want another time where it almost crashes out on me in the middle of fleets. So, one moment. And we're back, and hey, look at that. Maintenance coming up in 45 minutes. Still doing it on the first day of Grand Arena, CG. Couldn't have done it yesterday. Couldn't have waited until tomorrow. Anyway, we've only got 3 fleets. We should be good. Yeah, he hasn't attacked yet. Okay, so we have Executor, standard Executor fleet, 2 reinforcements. We have got Executrix, which will be kind of unpleasant. This is kind of a nasty fleet. And whom won? Actually, the question is... Oh, he's got C, so you're going to be Relic 7. Oh, no, Relic 3. Okay, so it's a bad Tarkin. I thought he had C. Oh, wow. Okay, bad Home 1, too. This, on the other hand, has a minimum level that it must be, so we're going to kind of assume that it's at that minimum level. Now, I am, from experience in Fleet Arena, I am relatively confident that I could take out this fleet with my Executor. It's only a 5-star Executor. Yeah, he's only 8. He's got the longer cooldown on the laser, so I've got that advantage. let's check you, because you are not a requirement. Relic 5. Maybe better than mine, honestly. Your Bossk has to be at least Relic 5, though. Yeah. Alright, everybody else. I think you have to be Relic 5. No! Gear 12. Okay. Honestly, I think taking my Executor against this fleet might screw me up, because the turn orders would be all wacky. And the turn orders are a little less important here. Because when I do Executor, I don't just automatically first turn AoE, second turn reinforcement, third turn heal. Sometimes I do the heal before the AoE. It all depends on... Because basically I'm trying to get at Xanadu blood. So I don't always... It's not a formula. Whereas this counter pretty much is a formula. See, yeah, these speeds are all screwed up. Now he's stealthed. Yeah, these speeds are all out of whack. Oh man, this could actually make things more difficult for me. Alright, we got everybody lit up. No. Yes. And we got the wrong one, of course. Alright, well. They're getting a lot of dodges. I am not liking this. Oh, jeez. Again, with the dodges. Ah, and he's stealthed. Oh, there goes my TIE Fighter. Honestly, the TIE Fighter lasted longer than I expected. And now we've completely reset. This is going terribly. And I think they already got their contracts. I think this isn't really doing me any good. We want to do basics, because we want to get the turn meter. Oh, come on! Alright, well, at least that should... If he doesn't dodge. Okay. We got rid of Xanadu blood. That was the big one. Yeah, I guess I'll just... Ah, this is a mess. And this jerk is going to be able to nuke me soon. Alright, let's keep the chafe up. Let's load everybody up. Hopefully... Yeah, there's the nuke. There goes my spy. Nope, that was a waste. Alright, so there's... Alright, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, he's gone. No, no, oh, shit. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. Because our turn meters were all screwed up. Oh, and he didn't. Okay, get rid of you. Well, okay, we got rid of you. Okay, turn meter. I guess we'll do that. Oh, wow. That was awful. Really messy. And again, it's... I didn't think turn order would matter that much with that counter, but geez, that was just a mess. Because I'm used to fighting at least all Relic 5, if not higher. Wow. Okay, so let's fight this bad fleet. You should be Relic 7. Yeah. And I don't know, what's this red guard at? I'm paranoid. Relic 3 red guard. Okay. Relic 3 and Relic 7. And that's a robot. What am I looking for? The question is, do I need... I don't think I need IG-88. I mean, it's a Relic 3... I mean, these are all topped up, but this is only a Relic 3 Tarkin. So he's going to be a lot slower, and he's going to hit a lot less hard. And his sister ship is only 6 stars. I'm going to chance it. I'm going to chance it. So this may be hubris on our part. And if we... But, on the other hand, if this fails and we lose this round, I can blame this fight. Alright, let's... you I don't like. Let's focus on you. You're the healer. Okay, he's already taunting. Yeah, we know. Okay. Shuttle's gone. Burning is not an issue. Sith Bomber. Fortunately, Sith Bomber has a pilot, so we don't like that. I'll go ahead and call you in. And you're gone. Oh, there we go. We got it locked. We will need to heal. Yeah, we want to heal you up. That's better. Alright, yeah. Whatever. He's toast. Almost dropped them all. Oh, that's right. We want to be doing this so we can nuke. Duh. Because we do not want him doing his big alien. We didn't really want that either. Yeah, they're not going to even... Yeah, it ain't happening. That's going to kill him. Messy, poorly played on my part. But 66, or only used 4 ships, so we got that going for us. Now we got this. Alright, so this is gonna have... It's gonna have some nastiness. These guys are gonna have some gear. But... Empire, you... Yeah, that should be fine. And if it's not, cleanup shouldn't be any big deal. There's nothing too scary that he's got left on the bench. Which also means he doesn't have a lot for offense. What's he got? He's got Malevolence. Or no, he's got Negotiator, a bad Finalizer, a bad Raddus. You. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to almost kill you. I'm sorry. Is it this one? Yes. I can never remember. Aww. You stole his protection, you jerk. No. Okay. No, hey, we got our protection back at least. No. Whoops. Sorry. Dodge. Dodge? What's with all the dodging? Uh, 50% health and protection. Put on you. Yeah. We weren't going to be able to heal Vader up. 74. There we go. That's much better. So how'd we do? We did 1834. Alright. I do want to take a look at his roster again really quick because I want to see what he's got for offense. So he's got CLS, does not have Darth Revan, he does have gas, he's got C, he's got these three. Man, I could have sworn C required a higher than Relic 3 Tarkin. I could have swore he required like a Relic 7 Tarkin. Maybe that was Lord Vader. So he's got Kenobi, Jedi Master Luke, and C for offense, and Skywalker. Those are probably the biggest teams. And for ships, Malevolence he used, Executor he used, and Executrix he used. No. He used Executor, Executrix, and Home 1. So he has Malevolence and Negotiator. Right, that makes sense. Because you're going to need both of those to take out... you're going to need Malevolence to take out an Executor that's on defense. And if you've got a 5-star Executor, you might as well hold it for offense. Wow, he's got 1 million less GP than I do. But he's only got 1 less GL than I do. As a focused account. So he's got Malevolence and Negotiator. That's 2 easy wins. Endurance is garbage. Chimera is only got garbage left. So Raddus or Finalizer is all he's got to use. He's probably going to use Finalizer because he does have First Order. So that means actually there's no reason for me to hide my defenses because I basically do the same thing every time. You can just look me up on GG. So yeah, I have kind of a weak defense here. But I've gotten holds on it before. But if you've got... Malevolence can level Raddus. Negotiator... I don't know. Because he's got Negotiator and Finalizer, so he'd probably use Negotiator against my First Order, which means he's using Finalizer against that Rebel fleet, which may or may not work. Those may be some messy wins. Raddus should be clean. He shouldn't have any trouble with Raddus. If he uses Malevolence. If he uses anything else, it might be dicier. So we've got, yep, standard Phasma team. Got my Night Sisters. This team is getting a little scarier. I've gotten holds with this because of him. And then that Iden team is not much better than his Iden team was, but at least thick enough that a single swipe isn't going to level it. And then... I mean, I'm assuming he's going to save at least one GL. But he does have CLS, so probably use CLS against my gas. Probably use gas against my Padme. I'm not sure what he'd take here. I don't remember. I'm not sure what his bad batch is, but this could potentially give him difficulties. Or at the very least take 2 turns to clear. Because a lot of the time, if you're not careful, you 2-turn Qui-Gon Jinn. Because you kill Qui-Gon Jinn, Anakin nukes your team, and then you go in for a real easy cleanup. If he's got bad batch, he's got it set. Grievous might be able to do it too. And then back here, we've got this nasty team. Although I haven't gotten any Jabba holds. Last week, I didn't get a single hold on Jabba. I got holds elsewhere. On one of the days, I got like 3 holds with this Sana team. This 99,000 GP team right here with a gear 10. I think like a gear 10 Stormtrooper Han and a 4 or 3-star gear 7 Sana. This team got 3 holds. Crazy. Sana's a really good leadership. She is worth, as soon as she goes free to play, she's worth farming. If you're an occasional whale, I'd say she's worth spending the money on. I'm not going to spend the money on it. I'm not going to spend that much money at once. But yeah, she's a good character. The rest of this team, so-so, but yeah, got holds. And then this team, people can underestimate this. I think what happens is they forget about the Omicron. And also young Lando. Mine's only Relic 3. But I think people forget or don't realize just how much damage he can do. This ability, I believe, is the highest damage dealing ability in the game. It does insane damage. I mean, its cooldown is twice as long as Darth Nihilus's Annihilate. It reduces quickly, but there's a reason it's got a 14 cooldown. And it is physical. And so at Relic 3, I've got 6,000 offense with a good crit chance. So it'll probably crit for 185%, and that plus whatever bonuses Dash is giving him. Yeah, people underestimate young Lando. He can single shot hard. So I think what happens is the big guns get pulled out for Jabba, and then these two teams get underestimated, because you look at this and you're like, okay, you got the all relic GL level 9 Datacron nasty team. These are going to be weak teams because expecting Jabba to hold the line, when in reality they're all, I mean, for Kyber 3, they're all good teams. The Mega Whales, and I mean, Zarriss and Kin and Executrix, they'd steamroll these teams. All these teams. They would flatten my defense. Squish like grape. But for Kyber 3, for what I'm facing, they're not bad defenses. Yeah, that guy's got 1 million less GP than I do. That is 1,100 or 1.1 million less. And I've only got one more GL than he does. He's got a very focused account. I have a very bloated account. I have an old account. That's why it's so bloated. Because, I mean, I got a lot of people that are just languishing that I need to pull up. Yeah, I'd love to work on Santa, but I can't even farm her, so she's just going to sit there. I'd love to work on Iden. I keep starting to work on Iden and then stopping because other things come up. I'd love to work on Hondo. Oh, I would love a relic Hondo so much. Where do we farm you, Hondo? You're Cantina, aren't you? Yeah, you're Cantina. Yeah, we're not going to be farming you anytime soon. I need the relics too bad. Chirotech Power Converter. Yeah, thanks. Tactics, Potency, and Tenacity. Yeah, he needs 2 Chirotech. Why do I have you done for offense? Oh, man, I need to... Oh, jeez. I am so... That's just good business. 100% health steal. Okay, maybe that was it. He recovers. Grand Arena. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would love... He's back burner, but I would love to run him up. Oh man, imagine him on a dash team. It's basically you're basically giving fracture to a dash team. Because that's the thing, is Hondo is kind of like a new version of Thrawn. There's a lot of similarities with the Thrawn kit, with the turn meter manipulation and changing the battlefield and stuff like that. He's not as good at it as Thrawn, because Thrawn is very focused on doing just that. But he's gaining turn meter and giving turn meter and buffs and debuffs and that captive ability where he, he's basically fracturing someone. So I think if I run Hondo up, I mean, Veteran Smuggler Han is only in here because he's Relic 3. I mean, that's the only reason he's in this team, is because he's got a Relic. It could be any scoundrel. I think it's scoundrels. Yeah, it could be any scoundrel there. And I think Hondo would be a much more powerful fit to that team. Oh. Ooh. I just had a thought. Wait a minute. Where's... Hang on, folks. We're doing it live. When another lights... Oh, never mind. Light side scoundrel. Darn. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There wasn't neutral, because if it worked on neutral scoundrels, I would drop Hondo in there in an instant. Like, right now. I would go there and do that right now for future fights. because he'd be coming back. You know, yeah, he's only gear, what, 8? 9. He's only gear 9, but he won't die because Vader Chewie will keep bringing it back. You know, aside from gas or SLK or whatever, but those don't count anyway. I was like, oh, he'll always come back, but no. Vader does not revive neutral characters, so if I put him in there, the first middling AoE would make him be flat, and then he'd be dead, and that'd be the end of that, and he wouldn't add anything. I'm still not sure. Oh, is it because I modded him for special? Or because he's special damage? Ransom. That's just max health and tenacity. Remove turn meter, gains outmaneuver, captive. Right, if... remove it whenever it expires, he gains 10 stacks of ransom. If it... until the start of his second turn, they gain 25 buffs, or he's defeated. Right, so it's Fracture, except he gets turns. Dispel all debuffs, call assist, then assist. If it's light side, they gain damage. If it's dark side, crit. He gain... ah, that's it. 4% offense per stack of ransom for 3 turns. That's why. Well, I said enemies get buff immunity. Hondo has 25 stacks of ransom, increased cooldowns. Yeah, this is a really complicated kit, folks. Health steal. When he evades, he gets ransom. If a captive enemy is defeated and he does not have at least 10 stacks, he gets defeated. That's a weird mechanic. And then based on ransom, immunity to critical hits, recover health, recover protection. If there's an enemy with captive, he gains a whole bunch of crap. Stacking crap. Oh, wow. And then anybody gains a turn meter, he gains turn meter. Whenever anyone gets a buff, he heals. Whenever they attack out of turn, he gets protection up. As long as he's got a couple allies, he gains 100% turn meter, counter chance, defense, evasion, offense, potency, and tenacity when they die. Okay, so he gets a whole bunch of bonuses if he's the last man standing. So you kind of want him... well, you don't want him to be the last man standing. You want everybody to survive. Okay, I think I see why I modded him for offense. I'm not entirely sure I like that, though. Support. Accuracy, crit avoidance, and damage. Crit avoidance is nice, but he'll get it all by himself. 8 speed, 8 speed, 11 speed, 10 speed, 13 speed. I don't think I'm going to be able to speed him up any. But let's see. I guess you don't want him too fast, because you don't want... I don't know what it's... I think it's if they die. Defense. We don't want defense. Yeah, we have a horrible lack of offense primaries, it seems. As in, it Seems I've got none. Alright, so we're not fixing that. I mean, I'd like to give him the extra speed, but we want to keep the offense on him. 11 speed. 9 speed. Oh, wait, hang on. This guy. 14 speed. And it's protection as well. There we go, we can do that. Most of my good circles have been health. Offense. 10 speed, 10 speed. Okay. Do I have... I do not. I'm not going to spend. Yeah. 14 speed. Ooh, +1. Protection, defense, health, crit chance, protection, health. Okay, so that gives us what, like 4 more speed. A little bit more tenacity and more damage. A little bit less armor. Tenacity, defense. Oh, that's a good offense. Filter. .36 offense, 89, 44, 32, 35. I'm not entirely thrilled with all that. Offense, crit chance. There we go. Offense. Oh, yeah, that's good. Ah. So that puts it 76. So it's less offense, more crit chance, but it's a, yeah, I think we're going to switch to that one. Speed stays the same. Lost a little bit, but in the long run, it'll be better. So, yeah, we need to slowly work on Hondo. No, why did I do that? Let's do that. Yeah, slowly working on Hondo. Which means... you know, as much as I hate to do it, I'm thinking Darth Malgus can just sit down. I mean, I'm not going to forget that he exists. I did forget that Hondo existed. But, wow. Yeah, I think I'm going to get more mileage out of Hondo and Savage than I am out of frickin' Darth Malgus. To say, you know, nothing of Ben solo. I mean, do we want to run Ben up a little bit? I don't think we're going to use him anywhere. I suppose it couldn't hurt, but yeah, unaligned force user. He's got no synergy with anybody. I hate leaving him at level 1, but I really have no use for him. Then again, I don't have any use for Lobot either. I don't know what I want to do with Ben. Oh, holy crap, we've been going for almost an hour and a half. I'm sorry, folks. I didn't realize I've been babbling this long. I think we're going to just leave Ben for now. We have no... Well, you know what? Screw it. I might run him over Jedi Training Rey. I strongly doubt it. But, I mean, potentially he could be used there. I mean, I don't have any Chirotech. I don't have to worry about accidentally spending Chirotech on him. The worst I could do is spend stun cuffs or something. Or not stun cuffs, but, stun guns. These guys. No, that's not that. Anyway, you know what I mean. It's, wow, I've had 1,000 of those. It's, the things that everybody complains about not having enough of. Carbanti? I don't know. Those things. But with the change to gear, you can now buy them in 20-unit lots in the guild store, which is what I've been doing. If all allies... I'm not giving them a Zeta. I will give him that Zeta. I want him to be able to ignore Con. Again, not that I'm probably going to be using him at all. This, there is no reason. I don't even know why I'm doing this. If all allies were light side and there is... Oh, any version of Rey in the leader slot. Oh, okay. While he's active, she can't be defeated. Okay. So that was worth doing. Okay. I don't feel so bad now. What is this? Ben Solo can't be defeated. What is it now? Rey's above 60% health. Alright. Ben Solo can't be defeated while Rey is above 50% health. If all allies were light side... Instant death immunity. Alright, I'll go ahead and give that. Alright, what's this one? If all allies were light side, start a battle to dispel all buff small enemies and dealing damage again. Deal special damage infliction. If they were all on, dispel all debuffs and deal damage and deal true damage again to all enemies. All allies gain turn meter for each enemy damaged by this ability. If it defeats an enemy, yeah, sure, why not? I've got plenty of Zetas to spare. Alright, he's gear 9, which is not great, but I have worse with JTR. Or to go with JTR. Let's see. What do we want on him? Do we want to... Okay, so... Rey can't be defeated while he's alive, and he can't be defeated while Rey has at least whatever health, 50% health. Man, I don't really know what I want to put on him. I guess offense, because that's what he's going to need. And I guess speed is fine. Let's see, except... Yeah, because I want crit avoid. Crit chance? Sure, why not? Protection. Whatever. Work with what you got. Health and health. Alright. Health. Alright. He's still super fragile. On the other hand, Rey's a tank, and I've got her modded to be a tank. Man, he's going to hit like a wet noodle. 2,500 power. Ooh, fear Ben. I'll harm you. Yeah, you suck, Ben. Alright. There we go. We did quite a bit of rambling here, but... I mean, if I remember to use him. I mean, that's the thing, is because if I'm doing a Ray team, I'm going to do this, and he's not going to show up. And, I mean, even Rose has more gear, you know, so it would be Ray, R2, BB-8, and then usually it's Finn and Holdo. But if I remember he exists... Oh, well, hang on. Let's do it this way. Experiments. Create new squad. I really need to clean up these experiments because these are some bad teams in there that I'm not using. I'm not experimenting with them anymore. Resistance. So, JTR. No, we want BB-8 first so that I can pass the turn to her. And then, who do I want to put with this team? I think I want to put you. How fast are you? Because you've been... Yeah, you're not that fast anymore. I've been bleeding you dry. You're down to 160. No, we'll go ahead. Yeah, whatever. And then unaligned force user. Scroll all the way down. There we go. There's a squad. Now I just need to remember to use it. Rename and rearrange. Okay, that is... I don't know what the hell that is. Get rid of that. That's junk. That's junk. Oh, that we actually use. That actually was an experiment, but I don't need it anymore. Okay, there we go. Done. Happy? Yeah, I gotta have you guys on top. Oh, right. Yeah, I've got you down there. Delete. So, yeah, I just gotta remember that this exists. I can only imagine that it will not work at all, but hey, I got it. Okay, we have just wasted so much time. I'm sorry, folks. I did not mean for this to go on so long, but you know how it is. So, hour and a half, good lord. I'll be sure to put time codes in. Not that it matters now. So, until next time, folks, have a good one.